Hey everybody, hello friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Janae Nicole K, and in today's video, what we are going to go over is how to stay motivated to work out. And I want to help you understand how you can make the motivation come naturally to you. Because if you have a workout goal, if you have a fitness goal, you need to stay consistent in order to reach that goal. Actually, with anything that you want to do, you've got to stay consistent to reach that goal, which that's actually a really good segue because one of my goals is to monetize this channel so that I can keep creating good content for you that's going to nourish your mind, body, and soul. So before we get into these steps, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Turn on post notifications. I'm posting a video every Monday and Thursday. And once you're done with the video, don't forget to like and comment below and let me know what you liked about it. Mindset is going to be the number one thing to stay motivated to work out. And I wanted to start that one off as number one because I wanted to start off on a positive note. Mindset is really everything. If you're going through the motions and if you're doing the work, but you're still telling yourself in your head that you cannot do this and you're just going to fall off, guess what's going to happen? You're going to fall off. What I notice what we tend to do when we're setting goals is we've set a goal and then immediately we start thinking about things that have happened in the past failures. I don't like to say, I do it in quotations because I don't really think that anything is actually a failure. We have experiences and we learn from all of those experiences. But let's just say failures for the sake of this video. We start to compare our current goals with past goals that we did not accomplish, and we let that dictate how things are going to end up this time around. You cannot, I repeat, you cannot let past experiences dictate what your future experiences are going to be like. Start telling yourself that this is going to work and that you are going to commit and you are going to follow through on this goal, and things already, just that little shift in your mindset, things already are going to start working out for you. And you have everything in your possession to make that change. You just have to decide. Once you decide and you make up your mind about what you want to do, you can do it. Mindset is everything. Don't forget it. Number two, and this is where the work starts to come in. Just a little bit of work right now. But you need to set a clear start date and end date or end goal. When you have a start date, you stop making excuses to just try something. Have you ever said that you're going to try to do something, or that you're going to try to be better at this, or that you're going to try to make it to that commitment? I just feel like when we start saying things like, I'm going to try to do this, we've already set ourselves up for failure. You either have the choice to do it or you don't do it. And you can do it messy and it's not going to be perfect, but you're still doing it. What I like to think of is that I have to get out of my head sometimes and just take action and then iterate on that action, and then I can improve upon what I was doing before. For example, I had a friend who said that she's going to try to start her 3-week workout plan this week. And I was like, okay, well, if you're actually going to try, then you're going to set a specific date where you're actually going to start. Set a clear start date, because then you are less likely to not start. If it's in your calendar, if it's in your phone, if you have reminders that today is going to be the day that I'm going to start, you'll likely follow through. And then set a clear end goal or date. We set a clear end goal, and I don't want you to think that your end goal or your end date is a stopping date. It's more just about tracking your progress. It's about, okay, here's my start date. I'm going to work out every single day of the week for the next 3 months. And at that 3-month mark, I'm going to see how much I've progressed. And then you know what you're going to do after the end of that 3-month mark? You're probably going to keep going for another 3 months and then another 3 months. And next thing you know, you've made that lifestyle change. Number 3 is you want to make sure that you're setting realistic goals. I always say start small and then grow. The last thing on the fruit tree to grow is the fruit. So plant the seed first. So let's say, for example, you want to eat healthier or you want to eat more plant-based foods. Maybe the goal is to eat more plant-based foods twice a week. And then from there, grow to eating more plant-based foods 4 times a week. And then it's eating more plant-based foods 5 days out of the week. And then the weekends, it doesn't really, like, I can just kind of splurge a little bit. So set smaller goals and then grow from those goals. Don't say, I'm going to only eat plant-based foods for this entire year when you're over here eating In-N-Out and Taco Bell and you're having freaking surf and turf for dinner. I feel like that is unrealistic and you're going to have a hard time committing to that lifestyle because it's a complete shift in your lifestyle. You already have this habit of eating animal products and animal byproducts, so to cold turkey only eat plant-based foods, it's not realistic. So set small goals and then grow. The next tip to stay motivated to work out is to create a plan. I know that whenever I start to create a new workout plan or when I create a new workout in general, I get so excited. I'm like, ooh, I can't wait to try this. I can't wait to do this later. I get really excited when I have a plan for basically for anything. I know a lot of people don't know how to plan their workouts. Maybe that's another video that I can do. How to plan your workouts, excuse me. But in the meantime, I do have a free 3-week workout plan that you can actually download and make a copy of yourself. If you do need some guidance there, I will drop it in the description and let you know where to find it. Because when we don't have a plan, we're less likely to work. How many of you work jobs and your boss is just like, do this? And then you're like, okay, great. But like how? When you know what it is that you are going to do, you're more likely to actually do it. Let me know in the comments where you're struggling with creating a plan and I might be able to do a little something for you. My 4th tip is get some accountability. Work out with a friend. Get an accountability partner. I work out with my best friend at least once or twice a week. She has a nice gym in her garage, and since the gyms have been closed, it has been nice to actually use some equipment, but that's really not why I do it. I do it for the camaraderie. I do it because when I'm around another friend who also enjoys to work out and to take care of their body, it pushes me a little bit harder. We're just encouraging each other. It's also kind of like a fun little social hour for us. And then we're more likely to try something new with a friend than by ourselves. Whenever I wanted to try a new group fitness class when I lived in San Francisco, I would usually go with a friend or a friend would invite me, and that kind of took the fear out of trying something new because I knew that I had someone there who also was trying something new, who had my back, who could relate to my experience. Like, trying new things are scary. So having a friend there as a support system really can go a long way. It doesn't even need to be in person. You guys can do this virtually. At the beginning of the pandemic, when I couldn't really see my friends, me and my girls would get on a Zoom and one of us would just do a workout, or one of us would lead a workout, and it was just a short 30-minute workout because I think you have to pay for Zoom after the 40-minute limit. So it was a short 30-minute workout. I got to see my girls. We got a good workout in, and we didn't have to leave our house, but I still felt that same level of camaraderie. I still felt that same social aspect that I get when I am working out like in a group class or if I'm in person with my friends. So that wraps up what my tips are to stay motivated to work out. But I do want you to know this: motivation is going to get you started. When we don't want to work out, when we don't want to make our meals that day, when we want to choose to binge watch Netflix over reading a book, and none of that stuff is bad on occasion, but motivation is what's going to inspire us. It's the discipline that's really going to set us up for the long run. And the point is to just start. Again, even if it's messy, just start somewhere. Start with one of these tips. You don't have to start with all of them. Just start with one and then let it grow from there, because you will continue to look back and think, man, where would I be? Where would I have been if I had started 3 months ago? I remember I was getting into that cycle over and over again. Like, man, if I had just stuck with it for just 2 weeks, I would be here. Or if I had just stuck with it for 4 weeks, I would be here. Break that cycle and just start. Lastly, again, I have linked the 3-week workout plan in the description of this video. And if you did enjoy this video and you found it helpful, please let me know down in the comments. I am going to continue posting videos every Monday and Thursday. My goal is to monetize this YouTube channel so that I can continue creating content for you guys. And it really does help when you leave me comments, because I get the feedback and then it lets me know what it is that you guys want to hear next. So like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you next time. Thank you so much for listening to me today. Bye-bye. And we're recording. I still get a little nervous making videos sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, so got to do all of that to pump myself up and get in the zone. So where was I going with that one?